The video game you are about to play is extremely unpleasant. If you are interested in casting magic spells or saving the Earth from alien invasions, you might as well stop right now. If a happy ending is important to you, you would certainly be better off with something else. In this game, not only is there no happy ending, there is no happy beginning, and very few happy things in the middle. This is because not very many happy things happened in the lives of the three Baudelaire children, who are Violet, the oldest, her brother Klaus, and their very young sister, Sunny. Sunny was at an age where one mostly speaks in a series of unintelligible shrieks, which most people had trouble understanding. For instance,
Jack!
Mr. Poe? From the bank?
Children, I'm afraid I must inform you of an extremely unfortunate event. I'm very sorry to tell you this. Your parents have perished in a fire that destroyed your entire home.
perished is a word which here means they were lost forever to everyone who loved them, and that the world had suddenly become a lonely and sinister place in which the children had to see their way.
I know you must feel awful right now, but I have some very good news for you. As the executor of your parents' estate, I've made arrangements for you to live with your dear uncle, Count Olaf. Consider yourselves lucky, children. He's an actor by trade. Generosity is rare in his profession.
We don't know a Count Olaf.
Hello, hello, hello. I am your beloved Count Olaf. And welcome to my humble dwelling, or in the words of the great French poet Ovid, mi casa et su casa. Violet, enchanté.
How do you do?
And this must be Klaus.
Ovid was Roman, and he didn't speak Spanish, and he never said that.
Klaus!
What a darling child. I have it underlined. I'll show you later.
Yahoo!
Mr. Poe, I will raise these orphans as if they were my own. Now, where do I sign for the fortune? Children. How do we get this done?
Oh, you won't officially have guardianship until the hearing Thursday morning.
I see. And what am I to do with them until then?
Excuse me?
Nothing? Never mind.
Yes. Well, I'd better be getting back to the bank.
Oh, can't you stay? I was going to pull out some board games, followed by face painting, and make your own sundae. Well, if you must go.
Now, children, remember, if you need anything, feel free to contact me at the bank.
Orphans, let me show you around the house. And after all your chores are done, ski, this is where you'll sleep, time permitting. As you can see, I've stocked the place with a multitude of jollies, knickknacks, and paddywhacks for your amusement. I find that giving is the greatest gift of all. Whew. If I had music behind me, you'd be crying right now. By the way, there's a small rat infestation problem in the house. Make yourself useful and take care of it. I do it myself, but I find rats to be deeply unpleasant. I don't know. Perhaps there's something about them that reminds me of myself.
Klaus, that was a very big rat.
How are we gonna get rid of rats? Exterminators use traps and poisons. We don't have anything.
Like many people, Violet Baudelaire was afraid of rats and didn't want to have anything to do with them. Unlike many people, she was also a brilliant inventor. Anyone who knew Violet well could tell she was thinking very hard when her long hair was tied up in a ribbon to keep it out of her eyes.
I've got an idea for a device that'll do the job. I'll need a spring, a broom, a coffee can, and that boxing glove.
Both Baudelaire children will be needed on this adventure. Try switching to Klaus now. Well done. At times, the children will be faced with more laborious tasks. A phrase which here means pushing heavy objects across the room.
It's my turn.
Welcome to Jim Carrey is Everyone, aka Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, the game. We are playing the GameCube version on the Dolphin emulator, and you are watching Underplayed. Let's see, push objects in. Push that? No. Just box this understood. There we are. Classic block puzzles. I do like the framing device they've used. They're being very sort of true to the book series, and they're just totally embracing the video game format.
Nice work. While jumping is only recommended for people with strong knees or insects in their trousers, let's give it a go. Stealing is a very impolite habit, and it is something you should never, ever, ever, ever do. Borrowing, on the other hand, is tolerable. Collect that boxing glove now.
Don't mind if I do, omniscient narrator.
Even the smartest person in the world can be forgetful at times. If you've forgotten what you're looking for, this list should do the trick.
Okay. So it's
Once
also
you
neat
feel
they
you've
use-
spent enough time in this dreadful place, you may leave through that door.
Well, it's going to be very hard for me to commentate if there's that narrator constantly butting in. But it's neat that they actually use the likenesses of the actors from the Nickelodeon film adaptation for this. Now, licensed games aren't typically known for their quality, and I don't particularly expect to be wowed by this one, but I really do enjoy the Series of Unfortunate Events books.
In these dark moments, when their spirits were down, one thing always made the children feel better. Memories of their late mother and father, who they missed very much.
So is that like my health system? Yeah, it's my mood, I guess. Okay, so when I'm really depressed, that's I lose my mood instead of my health. Okay. But yeah, I do enjoy the books, and I even personally liked the Nickelodeon film adaptation, although I don't think many people did. I think many people were very unhappy with it. But I mean, there's definitely problems with it. It wasn't an Academy Award winner, but I really liked the aesthetic they used. The art direction was great, and the music mainly. So just really just the setting. And when I saw that, oh, that's terrible. It's Count Olaf burning an ant. When I saw that this game actually really did a good job of mirroring that aesthetic, that setting, the music and the art style, I became interested in it. You know, it's gothic, it's fun. So we're going to explore it. Interesting portraits of Count Olaf all around. I believe it was Yahtzee who wrote an article about licensed games.
It's locked, but I can see inside. It looks like some sort of supply closet.
Look at this. It's a ventilation shaft.
Klaus Baudelaire loved books. Nothing pleased him more than spending an afternoon filling up his head with their contents. And everything he read, he remembered.
I read a book about home ventilation once. From the size and age of the house, I'd say this is part of an old remote-mounted multi-port system. It should connect to other nearby vents and may lead to rooms behind locked doors.
Sunny, you up for a challenge?
Yes, let's send our infant
While
sister.
I personally am not a fan of small, dark spaces, Sunny Baudelaire was extremely brave for her age.
What? Oh no. Oh, this is wildly dangerous for a child. Alright, so we just have like an on-rails kind of thing. You just gotta hit A at the right times. I can do that. Whee! But yeah, it was Yahtzee, I think, that wrote an article on licensed games where he said that, like, really, a licensed game doesn't necessarily have to reinvent the genre. It doesn't need to, like, have outstanding gameplay. It really just needs to be faithful to the source material and, you know, competent in game.
Sunny, try biting through the board that's blocking the door.
Alright, so it looks like all the Sunny levels are
Sunny
side
liked to
scrollers.
bite things with her 4 very sharp teeth.
What the crap? That's terrifying! Oh my god! I didn't expect this to be a horror game. I guess technically the whole genre of Lemony Snicket is gothic horror.
Sunny
but
didn't enjoy pushing nearly as much as biting, but she would do anything to help her brother and sister.
Oh, that biting animation.
Thanks, Sunny.
Alright, it looks like we're at full health or full mood, as it were.
I wonder what these are. Maybe we'll need them later.
Here's our broom.
We'll start with the coffee can. That'll serve as a casing for the device.
Alright, so we have a like
Next,
a puzzle here.
we'll use the broom. It'll be the handle you hold on to, Klaus.
Okay. So how do I select different pieces? I should pay more attention to that.
Next up, the spring. Springs store and supply energy, which we'll be needing for sure.
Alright.
And last, the boxing glove. Guaranteed to deliver a solid punch. And there you have it. I call it the Brilliant Bopper.
Alright, our first weapon. Yeah, don't mind if I do. Okay, so how do I use this brilliant buffer exactly? Get out my way, Klaus.
You can take care of this. Right, Klaus?
The brilliant bopper. Perfect for shaking hands with extremely large people or clearing rats out of a room. Your choice.
Come here, little rat. Where you at? There you go. Okay, can I pop Violet? Let's see. Oh, unfortunate. Alright. Come here, rat. Did I get him? I'm not sure if I did or not. Is that one scattering underneath? What is that? Oh, it's a roach. Okay. Alright, there's one. Alright, does that show how many rats are... Oh! Count Olaf's not going to be happy about me breaking all this stuff.
That wasn't so bad. Let's find some more.
See, now that those are breakable, I'm going to smash them all. Yeah! What's in this shoebox? The shoebox seems like it should have something inside it. It's just there for decoration. Okay. Can I go back into here? Popper. Anything else I can crack open? The music is nice. Did I not already smash those? Man, puzzle pieces are everywhere up in this piece. Getting mad puzzle pieces.
Ew! More rats!
I got this, babe. Boosh. Come here, buddy. Got him. I believe, was it James Horner did the music for... I want to say James Horner. Probably wrong with that. I believe James Horner did the music for the film adaptation. I'm sure he didn't do it for the game, unless they're reusing tracks from the film. But, like I said, that was one of my favorite things about the movie. And, B is the letter trying to press here.
No need for this now, but it could be useful later.
Well, why don't we go ahead and pick it up now, so I don't use it later. Don't really think far ahead, do you, Violet?
Good at this. Let's keep looking.
Yeah, I thought the score was one of the really strong ones. It might have been James Newton Howard. I get them confused. It probably was James Newton Howard. Anyway, the score for the film was excellent. And the score for the game, while almost assuredly not by the same... Oh, is that Olaf on money? The score for the game, almost assuredly probably not by the same composer. It is good at keeping that kind of gothic feel, that kind of Tim Burton kind of coolness.
The telescope is pointing at those houses. Who's Count Olaf watching?
Interesting that these lights have the eye pattern on them as well. That's pretty cool.
No need for this now, but it could be useful later.
Now, unfortunately, I wanted to play the PC version of this game. And this is one of those interesting titles that the PC and console versions are legitimately totally different games. But unfortunately, the PC version has problems running on modern PCs. Which really is the problem with PC gaming, really. Or a problem.
What's that? It's a telegram. To Violet, Klaus, and Sunny Baudelaire. Beware Count Olaf. Stop. Motives highly questionable. Stop. We are collecting evidence of wrongdoings. Help us find more. Stop. When assembled, all will be revealed. Stop. P.S. The world is quiet here.
Where did it come from?
It says that it was delivered by the very fast delivery service.
There are often secrets to be found when investigating the lives of the Baudelaire orphans. This will be a good place to keep track of them all.
But yeah, one of the problems with PC gaming is just compatibility issues. And that's really where consoles really shine, is, you know, if you have a PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, 360, an Xbox One, you're guaranteed to be able to play any games for it, you know. PCs, unfortunately, suffer from either the issue of being too obsolete or too new.
We'll need to find a key for this.
Okay, need a key, gotcha. As in the case of...
Oh no, this house is overrun.
More rats, I got it. As in the case of Lemony Snicket here, and several other games I've tried to play. There's a kind of this window where, like, if a game has come out within 4 years of when your particular PC has been built, then you're probably good. But if it's older than that or newer than that, you're kind of boned. And that is the problem that I run into trying to play some PC versions of games. So that's why we're playing
I bet most of them are in there.
The GameCube version. I'll keep on investigating, see if there's a way I can work around. A lot of them you can work around, but another title that this occurred for me was Splinter Cell. Which one was it? It was Pandora Tomorrow, actually. There is no working PC release for it as of right now on modern computers, and you have to play the PlayStation version or GameCube as well.